Did we win? Oh, I
Oh,
thought we
thank
failed
heavens.
then.
I thought that as well. I just thought that's not good.
Jeez, that was a wild ride.
That was, wasn't it? I'd still be damned if I knew the storyline of it. It's just like trying to follow Kingdom Hearts at this rate.
I still have a very strong dislike for Kingdom Hearts 3.
I haven't played it since my first run through. I like
that
the
goes to show.
storylines. Yeah, that's true actually. I remember, like, because it gets to a part in Kingdom Hearts, doesn't it? We think, right, I'm in the last hour or two now, aren't I? I'll keep playing it. And I did that one day, and it's literally like 7 hours later when it was finally complete.
I just didn't like how the story kept repeating itself in 3. And like, the amount of times I had to go through the same, like, what was the, where the final battle, where the Keyblade Wars took place.
Oh, yeah. From Birth by Sleep.
Yeah. Like, I had to play through that part 3 fucking times. One, I can't remember. Oh, was Lester one? Lester's just called me.
Oh, okay.
He just said that Avon's gone into hiding.
Oh, good for him. Oh yeah, good idea on the bloody ammunition drop.
Yeah, I can't remember like why the first time it made me redo it. I think it's because
whatever you're hunting, 4 legs or 2, we've got you covered.
I originally, like, I did it, and then why did it restart me the first? I can't remember why, but the second time it did it was because story. Because you go through the little bit where Sora sees himself floating around, you have to go collect 100 Soras.
Oh, that part was a pain in my ass.
And then after that, it's like you go back in time for some reason. And then you do the bit again, and it's like the amount of times that we're doing this fucking final battle, eventually something new happens.
Well,
Like,
that's what I thought. Like, I was like, right, this is surely the last part now. Oh, there's another boss. Oh, there's another boss. Oh, there's another boss. Oh, there's 2 more extra bosses. Oh, there's a big boss. Oh, it's that boss from 2.8. Oh, there's another boss.
I really don't think it's clever at all that I'm legitimately fighting Ansem, Xehanort, and past Xehanort. Like, what the
I know. I was so disappointed in that end boss, though, because... Not the end boss, but you know what I mean, like the last fight, because if you had told 16-year-old Dan that the last boss of Kingdom Hearts 1... Because in Kingdom Hearts 1, Ansem gave me grief. In Kingdom Hearts 2, Semnus gave me grief. So I thought, imagine you, Mickey, and Riku teaming up to take on Ansem, Semnus, and Xehanort, I wouldn't have known who he was at the time, at the same time. I would have lost my shit, thinking, oh my god, it'd be the greatest fight in the history of the world. And it was easy.
It was easy, it was boring, and there was too much going on. Like
I don't understand why we couldn't bring like the same sort of the Kingdom Hearts 2 fight mechanics. I enjoyed that.
Same. And I don't know, like, whatever happened to, like, brand new characters, and why are we fighting Organization 13 again. Well, half of them. Like,
and half of them come back and they don't even do anything.
Where's all the fucking Final Fantasy characters?
Yeah, I know, that was always weird. Like, Demix literally came back to just do nothing.
Oh, but you get the Final Fantasy characters in the DLC. Yeah, you see 5 minutes of them.
Do you? I haven't played the DLC yet.
You're not missing much.
No, you can tell we're putting DLC just because of the backlash.
Probably, yeah. Well, I think they were always planning on DLC anyway, but the DLC is shit, and it just like honestly, it's just Nomura's fantasy of the characters he's made coming into the real world, so he can bang them. Are we still streaming?
Yes, we're still streaming. How am I going to edit that?
Well, these are just truth bombs that the whole internet needs to know.
I'm just going to put it on bloody YouTube, Nathan's Kingdom Hearts review.
It's fucking true though, it's just like... Because, it's not really spoilers, like, it shows you... Like, the last DLC, Sora ends up in the real world. Like, it's obviously he's in Japan.
Isn't he in that game of like that was advertised in Toy Story?
Well, yeah, well, sort of. It's like he's obviously in Japan because, like, you know, they've made Japan in game, and then he's on a rooftop, and suddenly that character who looks like Riku appears.
Oh, Vera and Rex
from that video game. Yeah, yeah. And then there's a big fight with him, and it's just I don't care who this is. And there's 2 cutscenes. If you lose, he freezes Sora and says you're not ready yet. And if you win, something, get ready for Kingdom Hearts 4 or whatever.
It's just so convoluted. Even more so than it already is.
Yeah, are we on the wrong side? We're on the wrong side, aren't we? Yeah.
I thought we may have been.
And I'm just like, I don't care about this character. Remember at the end of in the Japanese version of Kingdom Hearts 2, where the secret boss was a fucking armored Keyblade wielder.
Oh, yeah.
That was awesome because, like, he was super hard and, like, you know, no one knew who he was. And Birth by Sleep was actually a decent game.
I really liked Birth by Sleep.
I didn't like the mechanics too much, but that's because
I got used
Kingdom
to
Hearts
them.
2 were the best. Yeah, same. But
I didn't realise there was like
Jesus.
4 secret segments to that game.
But yeah, I don't know. Just everything that was magical about Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, and Birth by Sleep to an extent, they kind of just like forgot about and that's what Kingdom Hearts 3 is. Kingdom Hearts 3 is a movie. It is a Pixar movie.
Oh god, it really is, isn't it?
And that's not what I wanted out of Kingdom Hearts. I wanted a magical, like, I mean, whatever.
I wanted to be angry. And I know that sounds really stupid, but there has never been such like an absolute rage than having to hear and then proceed to fight Riku 14,000 times after him go, forget it. There's no way you're taking Kyrie's heart! And then just getting killed by Riku over and over again. But to cool music, that's one of my favourite fights in like game history, that is Sora versus Riku.
Yeah, I really like that fight.
Second favourite fight.
At that point, you're actually fighting Ansem, but yeah.
I know, but you know what I mean. I think my favourite fight, and I didn't even, because in Final Mix, you know in the original one, without Final Mix, you just have that cutscene, and Sora and Riku have a little fight. Not Riku, sorry, Sora and Roxas have a little fight, and then Roxas goes, not bad, kid, or something like that. And it's just the end of the cutscene. I remember that part. I go through it on Final Mix. Oh yeah, it's the cutscene. You have to fucking fight him.
He's legitimately hard as well.
It's such a difficult boss fight.
The music as well, though, is just perfect. It is so fucking like high. And that's another thing I really fucking hate about Kingdom Hearts 3 is they fucked over Roxas. It's just like, oh, I want to bring Roxas back to life, but oh, we don't. He doesn't have a body. Oh, look, the organization has made replica bodies,
For
and
some
then
reason.
there's 2 replica bodies. One you take, like, if I remember, you take with you, and then a second one appears out of nowhere. They don't mention it for Shion, and it's just like, but we didn't even know she was going to be here, but we've got 2 replicas just because.
I like it. I like it how you went into
And
him.
Roxas has like 2 lines.
I like it. You fought Syx and some random hooded figure, and the game tried to act like it's going to be a surprise who it would. It's like, oh, who could this 5-foot character with a Keyblade be?
Yeah.
Must be a new character.
And it's just so. And the DLC, by the way, is just 13 fights where you fight all the people you fought before and a couple of extras that weren't in the game. Like, was Zigbar someone you could fight in the original Kingdom Hearts 3?
Not Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, he was actually. Yeah, he killed himself after, didn't he?
Supposedly.
Like, he literally, well, yeah, suppose no one fucking dies in Kingdom Hearts. We know that now. He he threw himself off the labyrinth for some reason.
By the way, is Zigbar the guy who put his eye on the Keyblade, or is he his subordinate?
I think he's a support. I think he's Lushu.
But that confused me because I was just like, oh, well, why does the master have Zigbar's voice?
That's what I thought.
And why did the master take his eye out when Lushu has only one eye? But then I remembered he loses his eye in Birth by Sleep. But
to be fair, I am absolutely positive. I am positive that Zigbar is both Lushu and the Master of Masters, just from different timelines.
You know, I would like that, actually, because the fact that, I mean, the Master not only has his voice, and, like, he also has his mannerisms, and I'm just like, they've got to be the same, but what the fuck is going on?
I know. It's just why I couldn't even explain it to someone. It sort of went to me, oh, what's Kingdom Hearts about? I'd just be like, it's Disney. Just play it.
I like Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. I like Birth by Sleep to an extended. I even like Recoded. I actually really like that game, even though, like, I mean, it was mostly for the mini-games in it, honestly. I thought the mini-games were pretty good. And it kind of clears up some of the stories that you, like, missed. But the story in Kingdom Hearts 3 is just fucking all over the place.
It's hard to take track. Oh, look, Kyrie's badass now. She's got a Keyblade. Oh, she's dead.
I do
look
like
at
the
this.
little...
Axel isn't Axel anymore. He's Lee, and he's a Keyblade master. Oh, he's broke his Keyblade.
I remember why I had to redo the whole battle at the end thing. Because when you first do it, everybody supposedly gets killed by all the darkness. Sora screams and it's like, ah! And then he has that whole flashback where you have to collect the 100 Soras. And then, so it goes back in time and you do it from there. After that, I bought the DLC and it was like, oh, cool, you can resume from here, like with the DLC, and then you can play all the DLC stuff. And it started me at the start of like when you first arrive, and I was just like, oh, I have to do all this again before I can play the DLC parts. By the way, the DLC part, not even that good. Like,
is it not?
You get to, you know, at the beginning of the game where it shows you where Ericus and Xehanort are from, where with all the windmills?
Oh, yeah.
You get to visit that place, which I was like, oh, a new world. Oh, this is wonderful. And then when I realized it was literally go, like, to point A to point B and fight Xehanort over and over and over again, I was just like, oh, well, I was looking forward to looking around this world.
But never mind.
Yeah, and then you have one final fight with Xehanort, but Kyrie fights with you.
Oh, that's something at least.
But it's still a bit shit.
The game had such potential if it was just more difficult, but like...
Play on Proud mode on the DLC version, like that apparently is... but it's kind of like... You have to really... It's not... I don't know, you have to really plan it. For it, I think. I'm not sure. I haven't really played it.
What really bothered me as well was there's such an immersion-breaking scene, I think midway through the game, where you go into the land of darkness to rescue Aqua, and she is fucking pissed off. Like, rightfully so. She's been stuck in that dark world for 10 years. You fight her. It's a serious fight. She's coming out with sad, depressing sentences. The music is absolutely spot on. And then you get a fucking pirate ship out to attack her.
Yeah, the fucking like ferry-go-round and all the pirate... It
really fucked me off why they thought it'd be a good idea to include that part in the game. I avoided using those features whenever I could because it was so ridiculous.
I was going to say, I liked the abilities, but it was just like every single fight it comes up saying, hey, you can use this now, and it's just like, why? Like, I could do, like, what happened to combos and shit? Why have I just got to do this thing where I'm invincible? Also, what really annoyed me as well, all of the trailers kept showing Aqua, and I was like, oh, is she like the new final boss? Is she going to be like replacing what's her name? Evil Witch.
Evil Witch? Oh, Nominee?
No, walks around with Pete.
Oh, Maleficent.
Maleficent, that's it, yeah.
That would be a weird combo, wouldn't it? Aqua and Pete.
No. I what? Oh, Aqua. No,
I've been stuck
honestly...
in the darkness for years. Yeah, that could be good. Put a light on.
No, really. I with all the trailers that kept showing Aqua, I was just like, she's going to be the big bad. She's going to have her own castle. She's going to be evil, and it's all about rescuing her. I'm on board, and it's just like, oh, I've been stuck in the darkness forever. Oh, you attacked me with a pirate ship. I'm good now.
Yeah, I'm cool. Thanks for that.
I was just like, oh, well.
I must admit, I really liked the revelation that Ansem's Guardian was Terra.
I did like that.
I was like, it's him!
Although I can guarantee you that was an afterthought. They had not planned that far ahead.
Obviously. But like, it still happened.
If they did, then more props to them. But considering how Kingdom Hearts 1 was around the same time as Final Fantasy X, and Final Fantasy X was doing the whole like belt. I mean, they did it before 7 and 8, but they were doing more belts and more like weird bondage shit. So.
Oh god, yeah, we love our belts, don't we?
So now that we've done our Kingdom Hearts 3 review stream, shall we continue?
Yeah, I think that's probably better.
Oh, what's going on? Kind of liked the Frozen level. Some of it was a bit like, where the fuck am I going? But like, I really liked the Heartless design in that world.
Yeah, same. Tangled, I think, was what bothered me about the Tangled level, and it's such a very petty complaint. It's not even a complaint, really. It's more of like a ooh thing. But Sora and Rapunzel had so much more chemistry than Kyrie and Sora ever have. Like, I was pushing for them too, because like it didn't even show any scenes with Rapunzel and Flynn, and like there were scenes where you were like,
to be fair, Sora has chemistry with everyone but Kyrie.
God, yeah, I do not know what they see in each other.
I did like the dancing part on that, though.
That's what I mean, though. It's like so much stuff with them two going on, and you're like,
you know what? I think that was my favorite part of the game because that was the part of the game that showed the most like emotion.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot more going on there than there was or Final Battle, like 13 Hearts of Darkness, 7 Hearts of Light. So we're gonna destroy the big Kingdom Keyblade War.
Say you're not nice again.
I was just like,
why can't people just stay angry? One of my favourite moments in Kingdom Hearts history is actually from Birth by Sleep, and that would be the fight between Terra and Xehanort, just because Terra is royally pissed off. I don't think I've ever seen that in a Kingdom Hearts game. Like, he is fucking furious. Like, even when Sora's angry, he's like, You're giving into the darkness. You shouldn't do that. Like, he's coming from a nice place, but he's a little bit angry. Whereas Terra just straight up wanted to fucking kill him.
Yeah. I just like Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. I think 2 was like so good because it kept delivering more, and the fact that there were 13 bosses to fight that were new and mysterious. Whereas by the time you get to Kingdom Hearts 3, it's like Organization 13 aren't mysterious anymore.
No.
And it's just like, oh, it's this lot again. This is alright.
That's what I thought, because like I went down, like, you go to Hollow Bastion, before it's Radiant Garden. I mean, you see them all on like the edge. They're like, who are these hooded people? It did disappoint me back then when I was like, there's 13 of them. I've got to kill 13 of them. Oh no, half of them is dead. Wait, what? Yeah, you killed them in a Game Boy Advance game. Oh, okay. Must have missed that part.
Also, the most like iconic world, like Hallowed Bastion and or Radiant Garden, whichever you prefer to call it, wasn't in Kingdom Hearts 3 except for the DLC.
Yeah.
And you can't even walk around the place. You're literally just in Merlin's hut.
That's like the best place in the Kingdom Hearts world. It's like the main hub of the world, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like it's so iconic, like, and the music and everything. It lost all of what made Kingdom Hearts, I feel.
Leaving Hollow Bastion.
I don't even remember why I went to those worlds in the first place. Why did we go to the worlds? Like, in the first game, you went.
Wasn't it?
In the first game, you went to all... No, I meant just all the worlds in general.
In
the first game, you went to all the worlds to lock the keyholes, so that way the worlds wouldn't be engulfed by darkness. In the second one, you were looking for Riku and Kairi, and because the worlds had been torn apart, we had to go to each place and reunite the paths. And in the third game,
just why not?
Right. And I've seen streamers, like Kingdom Hearts streamers, like there's this couple, like, where this lady, she gets really excited about Kingdom Hearts, and she absolutely loves it, and I'm like, I wish I could be you, because I would love to love Kingdom Hearts 3, and I just don't.
The main thing you should never do is watch fucking react videos to Kingdom Hearts 3, because that fucking put me off for a while.
What videos?
Like, just the react videos to, like, Roxas returned. Yeah. I just quietly sobbed to myself when that happened. Whereas, like, there's a scene where obviously Syx is going mental and trying to kill Axel, and them two are obviously, like, besties in real life. And this fucking sad...
Hold up, I'm just gonna read this out just in case it kicks me out again.
Right.
So last time we retrieved the test site location of the Kanjali tank from the house of one of Avon's employees. We are destroying a supply of the enemy's weapons at Scrapyard in the Grand Sonora Desert and stealing the Kanjali tank. Got that?
I got it.
Please carry on.
Oh yeah, so Syx was like trying to kill Axel, and the fucking streamer was screaming, "La, Syx, snap out of it, Syx! Come on, Syx, get a hold of yourself!" I'm like, mate, you're not there, are you? Like, just calm down. Stop playing up for the camera.
Yeah.
Like, I know you can get involved in it. You can get excited for it. I'm not saying you can't get excited for the game, but you're not that invested in it.